What's up?
Um, you want to talk about this curling?
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I don't know curling at all. I'm not a person to talk about it with.
Have you been watching the Olympics at all?
No. I so I wanted to do something new this year.
Okay.
Something I've never done. And on my brain, it was going to be snowboarding.
Okay.
Sold. It's going to go snowboarding. And you knew that,
Wait. Okay. So you were gonna try snowboarding
Yeah.
for the first time? Okay, got it.
right? And
Okay.
you knew that because we were like talking about prices and stuff, and it just never happened.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
yeah.
the person
Actually, yeah.
the person I wanted to go with, like 3 of her friends are messes with their boyfriends, so they couldn't. And I don't want to go on vacation with 20-year-olds that are all going to break up, and I don't want to do that, right? So,
Yeah, for sure.
And Dylan definitely doesn't want to go. So then I thought, well, that's fine. During the summer, I want to go jet skiing.
Okay.
I've never been.
Yeah.
I want to go on a jet ski. I want to do something that I've never done.
Okay.
Well, anyways, my friend Allie goes, oh my God, it'd be a lot of fun if we went curling. Dude, I've never been. That's fun. Did you know that you can't just like walk in and just do it for a night and then just leave?
Really?
It's like a 4-week course that you have to take. So one of the weeks is like you have to learn the rules. And I searched. There's like curling clubs from here to, let's say, Hamilton. And I looked at all of them. Did I call them? No. I probably should call them. Just be like, hey, man, my friend and I just want to goof off. We'll pay. I just want to learn, throw a rock, be like, haha, I did it, laugh, and then walk away.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not a thing. I thought it was like roller skating. You could just like,
Or like bowling or something.
thank you. Exactly.
Yeah.
Pay for the lane. You have instructors there. Just laugh. This is how you do it. Like I do it at my workshops. I teach you how to do it for an hour and then I walk away.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then you're on your own. Like, I don't understand what the issue is with that. So anyways, that's the only reason I even know anything about curling is because I've been talking about it for a month. And then I saw, just coincidentally, I saw that video that
Okay.
Canada was cheating. I don't know anything about it. I don't even know if we cheated. I have no idea.
Well, I mean, it's okay. So it's hard to say whether or not, because okay, so the rule, from what I understand, is you're not allowed to touch once you like let go of the rock. You're not allowed to touch it again.
Yes.
But the thing about curling is it's like a gentleman's sport. For like, there are no referees, so you're supposed to not. You're supposed to call your own shit.
Oh.
Like, if you touch the rock twice, you're supposed to be like, oh, I fucked up. I done goofed, right? So I think that's where, like... So apparently the guy touched the rock twice. I'm pretty sure he did.
We all saw the finger
yeah.
photo.
Yeah.
He did.
A lot of people have come out and said, like, is that beneficial to touch the rock twice? No. If anything, if you're touching the rock a second time, you're already fucked. Like,
what would you do with the finger? Push it a little more? Like, you can't even... Do you know how much they weigh, by the way? I looked it up.
I actually have no idea.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I'll Google
it
it.
looks like granite. So...
It's heavy.
So, like, because it's like you want it to spin a particular way. So if you touch it a second time, you're stopping it from spinning, and that's fucking it up even more. So, like, it's not like it's benefiting them.
40 pounds, roughly.
Jesus Christ.
You're going to move that with your finger.
Well, it's on ice. I mean, so...
See,
but,
I don't know. Let me take a curling class, and I'll get back to you.
I know, right? So... but I did hear... So, I think you are right. I think that guy did touch the rock twice for sure. Where it gets really crazy is... So, after that incident... And here's the thing. He didn't even get in trouble for touching the rock twice. The whole thing was... somebody called him out on it.
And he said he didn't.
Well, okay, no. Well, he did
Okay.
say he didn't. And they got into a little argument, and the Canadian guy was like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. and that's what he got in trouble for, was telling the guy to go fuck himself.
You can't
or
do
fuck
that.
you, or whatever he said. Yeah, so, and it was like a live event, and that's what he got in trouble for. Where it gets weird is the following day, they decided to put, like, referees at the line to, like, judge this. And the Canadian... the female Canadian curling team was playing against, I want to say, Sweden again. And she threw the rock, and the referee was like, you touched it twice. And she was like, there is a 0% chance I touched it twice. But there's no, like, official...
They had a camera for his finger,
Okay,
so...
but it was... The cameras for his finger were, like, people in the audience that were recording it on their phones and shit. There was nobody, for whatever reason...
Stop it.
So the referee was like, you touched it. And she's like, no, I didn't. And they're like, well, the referee said you did.
Oh, no.
So they removed the rock and they lost by 1 point because of it. So it became a thing. Okay, since then, the women's Canadian curling team, that's a lot of
Canadian women's curling team,
It's
yes.
a lot to say at one. They've been dominating. So it didn't really hurt them that much, but it's more of like it's like, oh, okay. And a lot of people have asked her, like, why do you think you got penalized? She's like, maybe it's because I have a maple leaf on my back. Who knows? So she kind of said it like, it's like, oof,
she's not wrong.
right? And then since then, the Britain curling team has also been caught with like.
Stop.
And here's the thing.
What is up with Canada? Are they American, these referees?
No,
They're just all against whoever's NATO.
Right.
They're like, no.
Well, they're all Italian, right? Because it's in Italy, right? So, but I think that so in the beginning there was no referees, and then on like day 2 or 3, whatever the fuck it was, they had referees. But now I think the way it is if you want your opponent to have referees, you can. So it's almost like bringing it back to a gentleman's sport. Almost like if you want referees to watch your opponents, you can, but you can also be like, I don't give a fuck. So then there was a moment that happened. Of course, it was the Canadian guys team again.
No.
But no. It was, okay, so it was against an Italian curler. And the guy, so they like hit the rock, and the rock was going to hit his. And he was like...
brushing it.
You're brushing it to, like, I guess, stop it? I'm not really...
Brushing it makes it go faster.
See,
that's what I
thought,
learned that a few days ago. I Googled.
Yeah, so, but I'm like, I don't know why he was brushing it then, but it doesn't make sense. But anyway, as he was brushing it, he hit his own rock.
And then, is that whenever he jumped on the ice over everything? No. Go ahead.
No. But he, like, very obviously hit his own rock. And Canada called him on that. They're like, dude, you hit your own rock. So now it's become this, like...
Whatever happened to, like, the gentleman rules?
Right? But so now it's become this, like... Oh, Canada, you called it on him, and you got mad when somebody called you out. It's like this weird thing.
There's cameras facing the rocks.
Here's the thing. That one was... They had cameras all over the fucking place. And it's obvious he hits that rock.
Okay, so we're not liars.
Yeah, so they were like, no, we should probably remove that rock. You hit it. And the guy, he was kind of defiant. He was kind of like, but at the end he was like, yeah, you're right. Let's get it out. But he was, I don't know. You could tell it was a little bit like, no. Like,
see, I think even if I hit it, I'd be like, show me the tape, and if I did, we can take it out. But you need to show me the tape that I did.
Yeah.
And when they showed it, I'll go, perfect. I did. I apologize. Move on. Right? But like, try to defend. Like,
yeah.
Dude,
so.
I don't think I would be like that. I would just, I hit it. I'm sorry, man. Just move on. It's less humiliating. I'm in a Photoshop group, and it's like, I don't Photoshop. And these people are amazing. And it's like, hey, this is my husband and I, but we don't like the background. Can you put us in a nice background? And these people are professional Photoshoppers, and they like do whatever you ask. They remove people from weddings, or they change the background, or you make them skinnier, whatever you ask, right?
Yeah.
And some of them clown you. One was a guy, he was a giant guy sitting on a fake throne chair, and he's like, I want 2 loins at my sides. And so they like went with it. He meant lions, but these guys like went with it. And they were like professional, like pork chop loins on like chains at this guy's like throne chair. Like, it's just, some of them are like there just to screw with you. And one of them was, hey guys, can you please remove my finger? And it was the Canadian guy throwing the curling rock. It was like gold. Hilarious.
That's funny.
Dude,
that's funny.
That's funny. That's comedy.
What up, it's your boy Stev. Today I'm here with Ash.
Hi.
And we are talking Iron Lung. Ashley, what'd you think?
It was okay.
It's actually better than most things you've watched this year.
Okay. For a movie, being in a room, 10 feet by 3 feet.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
I'm going to be honest. When the movie started, and I think I quickly realized, like, oh, we're never leaving this room. And I was like, well, I hope it's, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, okay. And I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
I definitely think We were so slow for an hour and a half, and then just went boom the last half an hour. And I'm like, I wish they spread it out so I was a little more interested in the beginning.
It's actually funny. I thought the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Which we talked about a little bit when we walked
Yeah.
out. I thought the movie was pretty good. I liked how slow burn it was, and then I thought the final 20 minutes was so balls to the wall that it almost took me out of it.
Oh.
I was like, oh, this is. I mean, it became something different if you ask me. I don't know,
Okay.
but we'll talk about it more in spoilers. But personally, I liked the first little bit, so it's funny that we
Yeah.
reacted differently towards. I don't know.
Yeah, we brought our niece, who actually, she didn't play the game, but she watched Markiplier.
I believe his name's Markiplier.
I can't remember how to pronounce it, Markiplier. She watched him play the video game multiple times. She watched it, she said, whatever, 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
So when we were in the car, she kind of brought up the differences. They did change a lot,
Yeah.
which I find really interesting. And it's like, if you're going to make a video game movie and you're going to put in the very beginning, this is based on da-da-da, and this is your thing, why change it? Why change like 90% of the movie?
I don't think. See, I read into it a little more after I was done. I don't think they changed as much as she said.
Okay.
I thought they stuck. From what I understood, they stuck to it pretty
Okay.
faithfully. I think the only real difference is I don't know if there's any other characters in the game. Whereas this, he was always talking to somebody, which you kind of need, right? Like in a game, same with like a book, for example, you can have somebody's train of thought,
Yeah.
and that kind of keeps you entertained, right? It's really hard to do that in a movie
Because he's talking to himself. But
Right?
when you're doing that for 2 hours.
right? Like you kind of need him to talk to different people to establish like backstories, establish
Okay,
lore,
yeah.
stuff like that, right? So, here's the thing, right? Okay, so right off the bat, the movie kind of had me. I was like, it was like this opening monologue, and it was about how like the world was covered with blood, and like people had to dive in the blood with like submarines and shit. I'm like, what is this? I was like, this is so interesting
Yeah.
sounding. So the movie kind of had me right off the bat, and I love. So you know what? Let's rewind it back a little bit. Do you want to talk about what the movie's about, or do you want me to?
You too.
Okay. So, what the movie's about is, is it Earth? I'm not really sure. I don't know. Whatever planet they're on, it's like covered in a giant ocean of blood. It's like human blood, I guess. I don't know. So, and what it is the main character is a convict.
For something that he allegedly didn't do.
Allegedly.
Well, he didn't do as bad as they said.
Yeah, and you know he's a convict because that's all people call him. He's like,
Yeah.
which gets annoying pretty quickly, but it's like whatever. So they welded him into this submarine that's like airtight because it needs to be to get to this depth, right? Sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Sorry, I'm just sneezing. I'm like, anyway. Okay, so what it's about is this guy gets sent to the depth of this ocean of blood, and he has to blindly roam because you can't see anything. The only thing that he can use to see is this camera that takes x-rays of like his surroundings.
Yeah.
So it's this button, and it's really the only thing that illuminates the room. So it's like they play a lot with like lights with like this camera. So it's like poof and like you can see, and he uses this to like make maps and stuff on his wall. And the whole thing is him just trying to just explore, I guess.
Well, his whole thing was to find that skeleton.
Yeah, so that's what it becomes pretty quickly is he finds a skeleton, and they want him to take a sample from the skeleton. And but then he realizes that there's something living down there, and they don't believe him. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and what ends up happening is he gets thrown off course at some point. I'm trying to remember exactly what happens.
Well, I don't know if it's spoilers or not.
Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, we'll get to that more in spoilers, but a lot of it's just him exploring. That's
yeah,
it.
that's literally just taking pictures. And,
Yeah, and him kind of slowly like mentally deteriorating. Like that's pretty much it's him just like discovering little things in this this ship, like, and that's pretty much it. The movie sounds really fucking boring now that I'm just explaining it out loud, but it's like it's actually
It is a boring movie though.
it's better, but it's like it's all atmosphere. This movie's all atmosphere. It's just this dude roaming around, and like the blood is slowly seeping in. You just see slight drips of blood everywhere, and it's just I don't know. I thought it was cool, and the guy Markiplier, I feel like I'm butchering that, but he wrote and directed the movie, and I believe
he funded it.
He funded it all himself, and he distributed it himself as well. So like I think he couldn't find a distributor, so he decided to do it himself. They released it in like over 1,000 theaters, I want to say, like. And
Markiplier is how you say
Markiplier. What were we saying?
Same thing.
Okay. so anyway, he distributed the movie across the United States and Canada, and I want to say he's made over like $50 million, like.
Oh my god.
Which is awesome because the movie cost like I think $3. I don't think it cost them like it's a lot of money, but for $50 million like profit, like, and he did it all himself, right? So. That's awesome. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of like, it's almost showing that like, if you have, like, you can distribute your own movie if you
nailed it.
Have the drive. Go ahead.
It costed $3 million.
Okay.
He made $48 million.
See, that's awesome. Like
that's incredible. Yeah, the only other person that did that was Taylor Swift. With the Eras Tour movie.
Yeah, but she's a billionaire, so she doesn't like.
It's still a big thing.
Yeah, she's her own distribution.
But she showed that you don't need all these major movie companies, and now hopefully, some of these people will go, "Oh, I don't need Blumhouse. I don't need Warner Brothers. I don't need these to do this.
Yeah,
I can just." Yes, I get it. I get it.
And here's the thing: it's still,
and he's rich too.
Money.
Yeah.
It still costs money. Yeah, like
he's rich too, right? So,
but like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like it is showing you that like
it's possible.
It's possible. It's possible. It's like it reminds me of like the boom back in like the early '90s when people started making movies for like 20 grand, and it's just like you can do it. It's a lot of work,
yeah,
and it's not as, you know what I mean. Like it won't look the same as like a big budget movie, but if you're a good writer and you're smart enough, you can make something.
Well, the three majors is Blair Witch Project.
Oh, that movie, yeah.
Paranormal Activity, the first one.
Yeah, that movie was made for like 15 grand,
and Saw.
Saw was a little more expensive. I want to say maybe it was cheaper.
It wasn't that much, but these are movies that took nothing.
And they
write them, maybe, let's say.
Yeah, they're just, here's the thing.
Less than $1 million.
They're well written.
I remember them all perfect. Yeah. Blair Witch, I still will not watch alone to this day, and I'm 35 years old.
Yeah. I actually watched the Blair Witch recently, and it's hard to watch. It's like, not hard to watch as in scary, hard to watch as in like, not a lot happens. But
it scares the fuck out of me,
The very end,
when they find like his plaid shirt tied up, holy, that'd be it for me. Yeah, I'd be out, man.
Yeah. Dude standing in the corner is like still the creepiest thing.
Fuck that. Ooh. And like, you know them, so I'm like, Steven.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Steven, we both know my ass would not leave the fucking top. Steven, you good? You look good. You're standing.
You throw a rock.
Peace out. I throw a rock. Yeah, hey buddy. Literally. But those are the three. We proved it.
Yeah.
Markiplier, almost pretty much. He just advanced it by a little more money, but he just fucking proved it. It's a movie sitting in a fucking 10x3 room for 2 hours, not an hour, for 2 hours. He got me. I thought it was pretty good. It was one of the best. And I've seen $50 million movies this year that I went, what the fuck was that?
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I've watched a couple of movies this year. Like, I want to say every movie of 2025, aside from maybe 2 or 3, I was like, that movie was just okay.
Yeah.
Like, people are talking about, like, this is the best year for movies.
No.
I'm like, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of one. What was one that we walked out and we went, oh, That was good.
I don't think we ever saw one in theaters that was good. Every one that
I liked that Until Dawn. When was that?
we didn't see that in theaters together.
I did though. When was that? That was this
that
year.
was 2025. Yeah.
That was an awesome movie.
Yeah.
I loved that
It was
movie.
fun. I liked it. Yeah.
But everyone remember listening. I go in blind. I don't
Yeah.
know a thing about any of these movies.
Yeah.
So it's so interesting. By the way, Markiplier, incredible actor.
Yeah, he's
I
pretty good.
can't believe he's not an
Pretty good.
actor.
Pretty good.
I would have never guessed he was who he was. I've only been growing up with them for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
2012, I think he said. So 13 years. And it's like, I would have never guessed that. He nailed it.
Yeah, no, I agree. He did great. I thought he was awesome. I thought everybody was great in it. Like, yeah, no, the movie was, here's the thing, the movie was, I thought, well written. And I thought, just when I thought it was getting a pinch boring, they did something to, like, make it a little more interesting, add a little more mystery. Like, the computer turns on, like, he finds a note and stuff. And, like, there's a lot of just little things where I'm like, okay, he's doing the right things. I thought it was a pretty well written movie. Before we get to spoilers, do you want to rate it?
Sure, out of 10.
Yeah.
I'll never watch it again.
Yeah, me neither.
And it's sad. Like, I would give this like a 4 or 5, but now that I see what movies are out there that are millions, I would actually go with like a 6 or 7.
I'll give it a 6 or 7. I'm there too.
Yeah, I'm actually not that mad. I should be. It was not that, like, the first hour and a half, I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, guys, and we'll go in spoilers. Just every twist that happened, I went, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Until the last half an hour, and I'm like, finally, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, 6 or 7, I'm okay with. But I do like him a lot. I like his writing. His writing is great. I don't know the video game. I don't even know what console it's on. I don't even know if it's computer. I have no idea.
I think it's computer, but I'm not 100% sure either.
No idea. So anyways, yeah, I will never watch it again, but it was pretty good.
Cool. Yeah, me neither. Next to spoilers. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Oh boy.
Like that, I hit that.
Like,
I went from this octave to fucking.
Like, you cranked it to 12.
I know. I should work on Broadway. I know. My voice, they would love me. Like, what does she say? Why is she so monotone? What the fuck?
Why are my ears bleeding?
We're here, Toto. We made it. We're not in Kansas anymore.
You do the hand movements like a second too long. You're just like too late or something.
Dude, I know. I should quit my job. I already know. I know. Trust me. I get it.
All right, let's talk about the ending of this movie, because it goes to some fucking places.
Okay. Yeah. So it turns out that the blood you cannot touch. He finds out that the submarine starts to boil and it starts getting a little deformed, and then he realizes, oh, this water is like acid. But it's not, though, because he swims in it. And then he was fine.
Yeah. I don't really know what happens, to be honest.
So then how did all that blisters happen?
I think it was just taking over his body. I'm not really sure. I think it was like an infection.
Because he swims in the blood to get whatever from underneath the
black box. Like, I don't understand that whole plot.
Yeah, this is where I just went, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
So the skeleton moved. That's why he got lost, because he had to find the skeleton and it moved.
Yes.
And you were like, how did he get off course? That's how he was in the cave, and he was like, it's here. And she was like, you have to go 500 meters in every direction until you find it. And that's why he got lost in the tunnels.
No. Okay, hold on.
And then he found the other submarine.
No, we're going to back up. Okay. So what happens is, so he's like going through the tunnels, and he like takes no, he doesn't take the sample. He finds the skeleton, and then he goes back up, and they put the thing on the front to okay. And then he takes an X-ray of the room, and it like fucks everybody up because it's like an X-ray. And he didn't realize it was an X-ray. He thought it was just a camera. So then he gets sent back down, but I want to say he gets the skeleton. He like gets the DNA from this. He finds the skeleton again, gets the DNA, and he's being dragged up. He's being pulled back up, but then the monster hits him and like grabs him, and the thing falls, and he ends up in uncharted territory. Like, so he knows that he's never going to be found where he is, so he's got to make his way back to the start, but he's off the map. He doesn't know. So the whole thing is him trying to
do the other grid because he drew the other piece of paper.
Yeah, so he's like trying to like, because he has coordinates. That's the thing. So he's like, okay, if the coordinates are correct, then I'm way off to the northeastern corner. So he's trying to get back on the map.
But he can only take pictures, so he's to move 100 meters, take a picture.
Yeah.
Move 100 meters. And then he has, which he's very lucky to have those sensors. So then he just moves blind and he just drives until his sensors go all off. Then he takes a picture, notices he's a barricade in front of him. Then he starts moving to the right.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So, and he sees a monster, and the monster recedes back into like the hole, and he's like, okay, you go your way, I'm just going to chill. And then he finds a submarine.
Yeah.
And then when he gets close, the computer starts going all weird.
Yeah.
But it says like access denied, whatever. Okay. And then okay, hold on. To turn on the computer though, there's a random moment where he like finds something. It's like something's written on the door.
Twist the wires together.
Yeah. So he opens it and there's a note that says twist the wires together. So he twists them and that's what turns the computer on.
Yes.
Okay. So then he's going. This is about the point where I'm like, okay, I like where this movie, like the movie, for a movie about a guy in like a really small
like an
room.
Escape room.
Yeah, it had me at this point because I'm like, okay, he's lost. He has to get back where he started. I like it. I'm into it. So then the whole movie, this girl that he's talking to, who's a real fucking asshole to him, she keeps telling him like, oh yeah, we're going to get you out. We're going to get you out. But you know she's fucking lying.
Yeah.
So then he ends up like, he makes it back on the map. And they pretty much tell him like, oh, we're not coming for you. Like, you're fucked. Sorry. Like, and like, he knows, he's like, I know the second I saw the other submarine, I knew that I was fucked.
Just like you saw the other submarine?
Yeah. Like, what other submarine? He's like, oh, it said like U5, whatever.
Yeah, H8 or whatever. Yeah.
And she was like, you fucking found that submarine?
She's like, I need the black box.
He's like, I need the black box from that. He's like, well, that's funny. When I drove past it, the computer started going crazy. And she's like, the password is this.
Yeah.
If you can get back to that and get the black box, I will get you out of there.
And then you can go free.
Yeah, I will get you out of that submarine. So the second that happens, I'm like, I like this storyline all of a sudden. Again, they keep switching it up.
I know. That's what's irritating me.
But I liked it. I liked it. Like, it kept me going. I'm like, I like it. Okay, cool. So now he's going to, like, now it's like, I have an escape plan. And there's also, while the whole movie's going on, he has, like, an air meter that's slowly counting down. So that's important, too, because he's on the last thing of air. So he's like, if I can get to that submarine and get back,
which is only 30 minutes.
Yeah, I should have enough air, so that's the whole thing. So he does it. And the whole movie, like, this woman's, like, it's one of those things where it's like she's never proven that she can be trustworthy. Like, everything she says, either she's, like, calling him a piece of shit to his face, or, like, she's lying to him, and you know she's lying to him.
Yeah.
So it's like, I was on her side for this moment, because I'm like, she's going to help him. And he gets the black box. He makes it a submarine, gets the black box, goes back, and then she's like, guess what? We're not coming for you. It turns out I was lying to you again. And it's like, that's where the movie kind of lost me. I'm like, okay. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, I'm just over this asshole, like, fucking with this guy.
Yeah.
And then she's like, but I really need you to get that black box. And he fucking does it. So the rest of the movie is him trying to get that black box from under the thing. So that's him crawling through the blood at this point. At this point, the submarine's so full of blood that he has to, like, swim in it to get to, like, underneath the submarine. Like, the bottom level of the submarine to get the black box. And then he releases it with, like, a life vest to, like, help them. But I'm like, why? I would have told them to go fuck themselves to their face the second they're like, it's like, oh, you lied to me again. Great. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. I don't know.
I said the same thing. I'm like, I would have told her it's gonna die with me.
Yeah.
It's gonna die with me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
Go fuck
I will
yourself.
hold on to this myself with my arms
Yeah.
to make sure this does not fucking go anywhere.
Yeah. No. I don't know.
The minute she said that, there's no chance for you to get out, but you can do this.
You could help humanity.
No.
It's like, no.
But then they really lost me when he heard the other voices.
So that's where the movie started getting weird for me too. I actually didn't mind it so much because it played into like a supernatural element. So he starts hearing other voices, and it turns out it's the aliens talking to him. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, okay. Which is kind of cool. But then there's the weird shit at the end where he you're right, like his skin starts becoming infected and bubbly, and he starts I don't know,
But then he touches the pipe, and then the pipe is now attached to him, and it's like, it looks like Venom from Spider-Man, like that, like it's stringy, and it's like attaching itself to him, and it's like, what the fuck is going on right now?
No, I agree. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me either. That's where the movie lost me. You said that's where the movie got good, though.
Well, at least
something
we're
was
doing
happening.
something.
Yeah, this is where the movie lost me because I liked the escape shit. I like movies where it's like, I don't know, it became a movie that was about like, okay, this guy's lost, he has to find his way back. Yeah. I like movies like that, so I was into it. Whereas at the very end, it became this weird I don't want to say. I'm trying to almost like, oh man, like Lovecraftian, like weird just shit where like the blood is almost coagulating and he's becoming a part of the ship, and it's just like, okay.
But I could see that being in the video game and how cool that would be.
Sure.
That they're like, you have to survive, but you can't touch anything, and then everything is trying to kill you and everything. What a cool idea. I don't know if that's what happened in the video game. I have no idea. I'm just saying that is cool to me.
Yeah. No, I agree. And then on top of that, there's also... Here's the thing. This movie has a lot of lore, and it's all from the video game, but it has a lot of lore that it's trying to get through as well that I don't think it needs. I think it kind of bogs it down a little bit. Okay. So the lore, and it has to do with I'm going to butcher it, but it has to do with so in this world, there's humanity, there isn't a lot of people left. Okay. And they've pretty much factioned off into two separate groups. There's almost like the military, blue collar group. And then there's the almost like spiritual group. And so he was a part of the spiritual group. But I want to say there's a war between the two groups, the two factions. So the spiritual group blow up a ship from the other one, and that's what he gets accused of, and that's what
yeah. And he's like, I didn't do it. I was just coincidentally in the wrong place at the wrong time.
He tried to stop it or something, but so this is all lore from the game, but it's just I feel like it's. And there are some scenes where you kind of it's really the only scenes that aren't in the submarine. It's
it's brought you back into the moment.
It's almost like dream sequences or something, but I'm like, I don't know if they need this. You're adding a lot of backstory to things that you don't really need. You could have had him be a criminal. You could have had him blow something up, but it's the same. You could have explained it the same way. It's just, I don't know.
But he said the story to her.
Yeah, really.
Where he's like, I didn't do that. It was this, and he explained it. So why are we showing the past dream sequences? And it's I would have much rather somebody explain to me in those dream sequences, why are we in blood? Why are we? What are we doing?
I don't know either. Very cool though. Instantly, I'm like, this is kind of cool. And this is metal. This is some Metalocalypse shit.
Metalocalypse. I haven't heard that name.
Release the kitties.
Stop it. Oh my God. But he's like, how do you cook lobster? And he's like, you boil it alive. And he's like, that's so metal. And then the recipe calls for rice, a cup of rice. So they dump the bag into a cup and they put it in the shopping cart, but it just falls through on the floor. Release the kitties. I have to watch that show again.
I haven't watched that show in a long time either.
Since high school. What a good show. Release the kitties.
Anyway, there's some Metalocalypse shit though.
Metalocalypse. It's a heavy metal band, but it's a TV show, but it's fake. But oh my god.
It's not even, hold on, it's a cartoon.
It's a cartoon. But it's
important
just,
to say.
That's so metal. And it's just them being, anyways.
It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
I mean, the show's amazing, so it does matter. Anyway, it's fucking metal though. An ocean of blood is fucking metal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, and I just thought the movie was pretty good though. I actually liked it. Here's the thing. I went because I love the idea of this guy like self-financing, self-distributing, the movie. So I was like, fuck it, let's go. Yeah, I'm down. I'll throw the guy some money.
By the way, this was very professionally done.
Yeah, no,
he had like real people do the lighting and real people do like the photography and stuff like that. Like he really did have professionals that did the movie and filmed it. It wasn't.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't. Great. I don't want anybody to think it's him with a YouTube camera, being like the very end sequence when all like the bubbling shit and the body dysmorphia sort like it looks cool. It looks like a movie.
There's actually another scene too that I actually thought looked amazing. There's a scene where he like. I think it's after, I don't know what happens. I think he wakes up or something, but he's around the corner. And then he like walks around the corner to like his chair, his like captain's chair. And there's a monster sitting in the chair. And it like slowly turns to him.
Oh.
And it looks really cool. And I'm like, oh, this looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And then he like hides around the corner. And then he goes back and the thing's gone.
Yeah.
But like, I'm like, this thing's fucking cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was very, very well done. I really think he's in a wrong profession as a YouTuber. I think he should be an actor. I really do. He has to look for it.
I think he has a strong future ahead of him. I
think so too. I
think
think
this is
really
just the beginning. Yeah.
Because and that's not me like because I grew up with him. I would tell you, I really do. Just from not knowing who he was to watching this, I would have thought he was an actor before this.
Yeah, me too.
I wouldn't have thought he was playing video games online and now he's a famous music. Like I would have, YouTuber. I would have never thought of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did very well, and he probably did the game justice. It was very well done.
We should have played the game. Apparently, it's very short. Apparently, the game you get through in like 40 minutes or something. I was saying, fuck it.
I know. I'm not a. Give me Jurassic World. Let me play with some Dilophosauruses, and then I'll play for 40 minutes. I know. What a Dilophosaurus is? With the fan.
I pictured the little creature. The little. I know what you're talking about. The one that like kills Wayne Knight.
Yeah, and it goes, psst, and they spit the venom with the fan. Yeah, the Peter Dragon thing.
Is that what it's called?
Dilophosaurus.
What's the little ones?
Oh, I have no idea. If I was playing the game right now, I could tell you. Stagnant. I know there's something really tiny. They're little stupid ones. There has to be 8 of them, and they need a lot of land. And then you're like, fuck you. You are the size of a leaf. But they need big land. Anyways, don't get me started on the stupid game. But, yeah. Anyways, Dilophosaurus are the best, but they always escape. Yeah, I really think, I really, really hope he... And you know what? I hope he just... If he doesn't want to be an actor, then don't. You know what I mean? I just want nothing but happiness. But he did really, really well.
I thought you crushed it.
Me too.
Got anything else?
I really hope to see him in future stuff. And let's play this stupid video game one day.
All right, I'm done. You?
Yeah, I'm all done. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully you watch it, and we'll talk to you soon.
Until next time.
Bye, 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 bye.